Do you know some of the top 10 high income skills, and that are not a job, that are that are the skills which most of the people have to be generating more income. And that top 10 skills I will share with you, and that are the top 10 most income generating skills. At that, first of all, thinking ahead. Now you will think about thinking ahead is the one of the skills which not everyone have, but you should have this skill, because of the thinking ahead is the one of the skills which keep moving your forward, and to making plan, and making strategies, and it will be help to make to be basically knowing the analysis and doing making the plans. This will make a more perfection about to doing your things. And thinking ahead is the one of the greatest skills, which is the making high income skills. Second of that one is being a perfectionist. You, if you remember, then you will the market research at that moment of the time, you will realize that most of the millionaires, billionaires, they are the perfectionist. Like they are perfectionist at their passion. Like for example, if I give this example to understand to you, the so if you know the actors, they are the millionaires because they know very well how to act and how to do acting. As the same as that cricketers, they are basically perfect at that playing crickets and doing that their work. For same example, some of the company's CEOs, they are perfect to taking decision and making plan for the company to grow growth of the company. For that reason, they are the most of the time they are the perfect at that their position, and that to for the planning. So if you want to become high skills and high income, you want to generate a high income skills, so that is the one of the things that become a perfectionist, that perfect at that your skill and at your job. And third one is sticking to their passion. Sticking to their passion, as Steve Jobs said, that if you don't find your passion, try to search and find your passion, because without passion your job will be like a boring place. Okay, and for that reason of the time, you that is worthless for you after working with without passion. So you should find your passion to work with hard work, and working with more concentration and laser focusing for that one. And fourth one is being reliable. And being reliable is really important because of the situation and market situation. Like for example, at 2008 there was a capital crisis happened to the world, and that moment of the time, every company was going to getting losses and losses again and again at time. At that moment of the situations, if many of the CEOs and managing chairpersons of the companies, they was not reliable to getting not stress free. So that a moment of the time, we should be reliable. That a situation happen occur time to time, and that will be continuously changing each and every moment of the time. That if with our perfections, with our talent, with our intelligence, with our strategy, and with our growth mindset, that will be going to change. So we needed to work hard for we and should be more reliable, and should be more reliable. So and the fifth one, I will say that staying driven is you will having the continuously changing yourself to improving your skills, your education, your quality and perfection. Each and everything you should focus to becoming more reliable, and becoming changing yourself. Most of the western countries, the people and employees there, they are continuously learning and getting more degree in colleges, so that they can improve themselves as much as possible. So it is the most it's staying driven is the most high income paying skills. You should know about that more and more, as much as you can research and learn from anywhere. Sixth one is communicating clearly. You know that in businesses and in anywhere, in any situation, any cases, that communication clearly is one of the things and one of the skills which you should, if you have, you will having going to get more profit and more goodness about that. Because of that, not a clear communication, I have seen that many companies getting more $1 billion of the revenue losses due to that, not a bad communication. So it's if you have a good communication and communication clearly, it will be very helpful for you, and it should be very, it would be for you that most income generating skills. And then seventh one is copywriting. Copywriting is a skill that you should, public speaking and author, they are have the skills of copywriting. Whenever I might be thinking when I was some young at that time, what was the copywriting? Basically copywriting is a something that you write content, you write a blog and these type of the things. Copywriting is also high income skills. Then you have a content creation. Now if I focus on having the more related of the market research, at that moment of the time I realized that most of the billions of the people each and every day using uh, each and every day they are using the contents, and everyone, even the billions and people's, billions of the trillions of the people's every day using more than 2 hours of their smartphones. So everyone is using content, and so that content creation is one of the things which making most of the millionaires now in these days of the time. So content creation is the most of the high income skills for you become. And then ninth one is online course creation. If you're creating online courses, at that moment of the, if you know how to create online courses, this would be very helpful for you to getting more high income skills. And the last one I have that web developer and software developer. Now in this time of the era, everyone is going to digital transformation, and every small businesses are going to making their most of the revenue and network with the social marketing and digital marketing. At that moment of the time, software developers and website developers are getting more and more high income skills. And with that, the plus point is that they are having more job opportunity compared to other industry candidates. Job software's industry is the one of the industry which is changing the, which is solving the very difficult problem into the very comfort, very difficult problem, which is very challenging problems to with their software, reliable software and their applications. So this was the top 10 high income paying skills you can make yourself to getting more high income skills.